NYC Shut It Down started in 2015. It started as an anti-police, it's not anti, yeah, it's anti-police brutality, an anti-police brutality collective that I think rose up because of the Mike Brown, shooting. And since then, we started doing People's Monday every Monday for the last 4 years, where we would do a person who was killed by police, and we would share the facts and the real story, because we know that a lot of times, the current and big media will not share the real story, and will sometimes try to play, ride the fence, as people would call it. After 4 years, we decided that we would switch it up a little, and we started doing food serves, and now we have 2 locations. We have one in the Bronx, in the South Bronx, and we have one in East Harlem, and we spend 2 times a month feeding the community for free and giving them, necessities that they might need, including, hygiene stuff, clothes, book drives, so all these things. I guess what I'm gonna say on the Kanders issue is I have organized with DTP a couple times, both on the AMH and Kanders, and they have also come to my action about the Amazon recently, which was also about Larry Fink. And one thing I want to, say is that I like to consider New York City, and I've said this many times, I like to consider New York City the belly of the beast, because it is where all these companies have their headquarters, it is where the money is moved, it is where everything that causes these things to happen in the global south, it's what moves things. So we have a lot of power here, combining struggles and working with each other to stop these things, because just like, these banks have contact with each other, and these Kanders probably sits with Larry Fink in the same table, we should be sitting in the same room with each other, planning how to bring these people down. I should say that NYC Shut It Down is actually a Black Lives Matter group. And as an Indigenous woman, I really do adore my group, and the reason I love my group so much is because they're so good at talking about community and putting it first. And about 2 years ago, I did a Standing Rock action, and one of my friends did and mentioned and came up with an idea of putting Flint into the topic of water, and how these things kind of correlate. And now we have Newark. I don't know if anybody knows about what's happening in Newark, but Newark's becoming the new Flint, or as I like to call it, not the new Flint. It's always been having this problem. We're just kind of attacking it now. So, as I also want to share that, as Rick has said, we live in, a land that Indigenous people identify not as just property. We don't identify it as just something we walk on or just, touch or see physically. It has an identity, and we make up that identity. We are this land. We give it life, and we must respect it. We should respect ourselves and respect everything around us. Respect even the trees outside, the birds, shit. But am I allowed to curse on this? I don't know, sorry. But overall, I just want to say these things are important, we are important, and it is important to unite in the struggle, and I can't wait to move forward with everybody and see where we go from here, because both Kanders and Larry Fink and everybody, every single white man sitting there just needs to be pushed out, and we're going to push them out one by one, because this group of people, we have at least 100 people in this room, I want to estimate. 200 people, my bad. 200 people, and we can at least push 200 white people out of those bullets. Thank you.